a lot of the learning takes place out of class, and also in popular culture. Chanteng, Saidosi, Dong Lai Cha. Got all these Wong Kar-wai movies here. I quite like his movies, so I used to really like them. There's Days of Being Wild. We've got Leslie Cheung and Maggie Cheung. Very quickly introduce myself. I'm Phil Benson. I'm a professor in the English department at Hong Kong Institute of Education, and I am the director of the Research Centre on Popular Culture and Education. I use my Lancashire accent to read them. It is a little bit different than the accent that I normally use. So here we go, and I'm reading from now Hard Times by Charles Dickens. So Charles Dickens comes from London, but he wrote one book about Lancashire during the Industrial Revolution called Hard Times. Chapter 1, The One Thing Needful. Now, what I want is facts. Teach these boys and girls nothing but facts. Facts alone are wanted in life. Plant nothing else. I got interested in this because I used to read a lot to my son, but then he got too old for that. So this was a way that I could carry on reading, and it's a really good thing to do because you make a lot of friends. It's a very friendly place, and you learn a lot of skills, which well, I can use some of my academic skills here. I grew up in Manchester in England, and as a young child, that was in the 1950s, and I think we were a very happy family with my mum and dad and my older brother. And yeah, in those days, in the 50s and 60s, yeah, we just used to run around and do what we want and play out in the street all the time, play football in the street, and just have a good time. There wasn't so much homework in those days. So we just have fun. We went to school and had fun. So that's my bike.
Do you ride back to school?
I'm afraid I don't ride the bike to school, no, because I live in Kowloon. So I would have to ride over the mountain.
But I think you have tried.
But I ride on Saturday. The people we're having lunch with are some of my former students and also the research assistants who work with me over the past few years.
Hi, my name is Joanne.
Hello, I'm Danny.
Hi, I'm Phil.
Hello, I'm Ada.
You know, when you were working with him, you're just working with a friend.
He was the person who sowed the seeds of my research in me as a research student.
Well, his theory his conceptualization of autonomy has been foundational to my work. So whenever I talk about autonomy, I will have to refer to his work, his conceptualization of learner autonomy.
Andy Gao, he came to Hong Kong after studying in the UK. He studied a master's degree in the UK and he came to Hong Kong to study his PhD at Hong Kong University, and I was his supervisor at that time, and he's really been one of the best students that I have ever been privileged to teach, and he's really developed alongside me over the years. He came to work at IED in 2007 when he completed his PhD as an assistant professor. And last year he went back to Hong Kong University as an associate professor in the Faculty of Education there. So he's a guy, I hope he's learned something from me, but I've really learned a lot from him.